guys? Kody from Team JNC here, and this past weekend I got third place at the Las Vegas Regionals. I went X1. I only lost to Walter Jewell. Shout out to him. So today I played something different. I played Rescue Ace, not Unchained. I pretty much used the same theory as I did for Unchained as I did this deck, but yeah, first off I want to give shout outs. So shout out to Team JNC, shout out to Dragon Ink for the really sick jerseys and playmat. Shout out to Dueling Guard. Make sure to use code JNC5 for 5% off. Shout out to the Studs group chat. Shout out to the Studs token. Shout out to everyone from Hawaii. Shout out to Jensen Inouye for giving me the Ronnie token. And also shout out to everybody from Vegas. Let's get on to the profile. So to start off, I ran 3 Airlifter, 3 Hydrant. I decided to play 3 Hydrant because I wanted to maximize consistency. And this card is basically pot agreed because of one card I play in my extra deck. I ran 2 Turb, 2 Preventer. That's it for the Rescue Ace monsters. I didn't want to brick, so I didn't really play Impulse or the Airlifter or the other one. But onto the spells, I ran 3 Emergency and then the mandatory one-ofs of the other 5. I pretty much bricked on these cards a lot, but that's the point of playing this deck. It's hopefully you don't draw these, but if you can Turbulence set 4, you pretty much auto win the game. And then on to the supplementary engine, I decided to play 3 Witch, 3 Wanted, and 1 Snake Eyes. So the reason for 3 Witch is that I wanted to maximize the consistency, and also it's one of the best cards going second because this allows you to link climb into Access Code Talker because of Celine and it's a spellcaster. And I just really wanted to be able to see Hydrant as much as possible and be able to play the game. On to more, I ran 3 Pot, the best card in the game, more consistency, and the one of Rhoda. So yeah, that was the engine. It should have been 29 cards, I believe. And then on to the non-engine, I played 3 Droll. I'll get into this in a sec, but I also ran 3 Ash, 3 Veiler, 3 Imperm, 2 Talents. Talents was insane. It was either between this and Econ, and I'm glad I chose Talents. But the reason I chose to main deck the Droll instead of the Nib was that I decided that combo was probably my scariest matchup, and I felt like this deck had a lot harder of a time breaking a board against the combo deck when they can establish. So Nib, by the time like they have a Baron or something to negate it, it's already too late. So I wanted to stop them as soon as possible. I'm glad I played this in the main deck because in Swiss I played against Flunder round 1. I played against a bunch of Despia, which this hurts. And then I played against 3 Infernoble matches. On to the extra deck. I played Link Karibo, Link Spider. I feel like this card is mandatory. IP, this is usually my end board along with Heat Soul. I played 2 SP. I really wanted to find room for a third, but I couldn't fit it. 1 Dark, 1 Hita. These are like the best utility cards in the extra deck. 1 Amirage, 1 Sunlight Wolf, 1 Heat Soul. So this is what makes the Hydrant a 1 card Heat Soul line, is that I can just normal summon Hydrant, search Preventer, link this off, special summon out the Preventer by banishing, linking those 2 into the Sunlight Wolf, using the effect to bring back the Hydrant, adding back Preventer, and then I make Link Karibo, and then I use those 2 to make Heat Soul to draw 1. And by then I already have follow-up with the Preventer in hand, and I drew 1. But if you open up with Hydrant, you don't have to add back with Heat Soul. You can just straight up make the Heat Soul Talker, and then just draw 1 and then summon Preventer. So I felt like that combo was really good. And then I ran Celine, Access Code, and then Apo. I went into Apo a lot on my opponent's turn, not really on my turn, but IP, if I didn't want to summon SP against like Unchained or whatever, I would summon Apo instead. And then the last 2 cards is T-Fawn and Cowboy. I made this against Infernoble. I never made this. I'm pretty sure this can just be the 3rd SP. And on to the side deck. 3 Crow, 3 Bell, the Renib. I really respected the Labyrinth and the tier limit matchup, so I decided to play Crows and Bells for that. And then the Nibs went in against like other decks that I felt like it could punish. It was mainly player based instead of deck based, but yeah. And then I played 2 Lightning Storm, 1 Harpies. Again, in Vegas Regional, like I was really terrified of playing against the Runic Stun deck and against Labyrinth, so I decided to prepare heavy for it. But the last 3 cards are triple Forbidden Lance. This card was insane for me all weekend. Against like Imperms, I use it to protect it, or against a Pearly matchup, I actually use this after he targeted with the trap. And then this also has application against Runic in the mirror match, which I really liked. It sucked I didn't play either or, but it was there if I needed it. And yeah, that's the profile.